Man, all right. Listen, this is a good question right here, right?
Yeah.
All right, for both of y'all.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with you first, right? What is a man? You know, everybody, you know, it's subjective. It's subjective, but I just want to know what would you say a man is?
I mean, a man needs to learn how to manage their emotions. That's the number one thing.
Come on, you coming with it already. Go ahead.
You know, because a lot of men are very emotional.
Yeah.
Women are super emotional, you know, especially when you're dealing with a woman, especially they have period and things like that. They're not even to themselves. So a woman can be very emotional. As a man, you have to be able to manage your emotions because you have a lot going on in your, especially if you're a businessman, you have a lot going on and your woman isn't on the same level as you. So you have to be able to manage your emotions so it can help your woman as well.
Yeah. I like that, you know, because what we seeing right now is a lot of people, when you talk about manhood and what a man is and isn't, one of the first things they talk about is money.
Yeah.
And I disagree. I feel like, of course, you need some money. You need to be able to provide and protect, and that comes with some money. But I don't feel like the foundation of manhood is based on that, because what you're saying is somebody who hasn't came up yet isn't a man.
Yeah.
What you think, AB?
Yeah,
I agree. I kind of look at when men lead with money, it's like, what else do you have to offer?
He was just saying that.
Like
that's true.
You don't have anything else to offer this woman, so you don't want to be the best version of yourself at all. You want to get in shape. You want to look good. You want to sit around fat with money.
Yeah.
You need more value than that.
Yeah.
For a woman to see the true value in you, you need to be a man in all aspects.
Not just
money. You got to be in shape. Your mind, you got to be mentally strong.
Yep.
You got to be well-rounded for that woman to look up to you and just be like, that's my man.
Do you feel like a woman could look up to her man like that if he's not financially in a position that he should be in yet?
I mean, the thing about it,
Mm-hmm.
A woman should definitely, it doesn't matter what stage financially your man is in, but your man has to be ambitious enough to let you know that you're going to leave this stage.
I agree wholeheartedly. I agree. What you think?
I feel like I feel like men don't have to be just the richest in the world. You know what I mean? I just feel like they got to have enough to take care of the family.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They got to be working hard and be able to provide, because there's a lot of men out there, they can't even fucking provide, and they still want to be a man. They want to take that man role in that man position, and shit just don't work like that.
You know, the only thing is, like, you don't have to have the most, because having money and things like that is for a different purpose. Like, money is not just, like, as a rich person, you're not making money because of you.
Yeah.
You're making money because of a legacy. Like me, I make money because of my family. Like, I'm not making money because of, like, oh, I just want to have the best lifestyle and things like that. I make money because I'm thinking about my legacy. Oh, I'm building this thing going on. I'm providing for my sister, my mom, all this stuff. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what it should be.
You know what I'm saying? So when you look at people who are like making money and things like that, it's not just because a woman shouldn't just look at a man because he's making money and feel like, oh, that's a man. No, everybody makes money on the level of where they want to achieve and the responsibility that they have. Some men are fine making $10,000 a month, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with a person who's making $10,000 a month and they're providing for you want to make more and be more ambitious. 100%, you definitely should. But I'm not knocking you for you making $10,000 a month.
And you're not going to say that man is not a man.
I'm not, because she was comfortable to stay with you at that stage. And you guys have a great lifestyle that you guys put together at that stage.
So, Boniface, let me ask you something.
Yeah.
Your outlook on being, because you know you came from a different background than us. You were not born in this country.
Yeah.
So you were a little bit less privileged.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So do you think that your drive, because I heard something you said. You said you're doing it for your legacy.
Yeah.
Which is, I'm doing it for my son. I'm doing it for me, my son, my family. But I think the fire under you is a little bit, like, you got a little bit more ambition because of what you came from something totally different.
I mean, you see the opportunity different.
Yeah. I do see the opportunity. That's why I always tell people, like, you live in America here, you tripping if you're not rich. Yeah. Like, honestly.
Ooh, tell him again.
No. Like, for real.
We just spoiled. That's,
Like, in America, bro, look, like, even with my project, I'm building a hotel, bro. When you pay $1 million, in America here, you buy a property, you have to put 10%, 20% down. Yeah. Africa is not like that. When I go and buy and say, hey, I want to build this building, they're going to say, where's the money? It's not, we don't have no credit system in place. We don't have none of that. So it's a lot different. We have to bring cash.
Yeah.
So when you look at a lot of people who are overseas in Africa and all these different countries where they don't have the luxury as America credit system, these people are bringing cash, so the motivation is kind of different.
Yeah.
I'm not hustling for $200K to try to put this down on $1 million property. Yeah. If I want $1 million property, I'm hustling for $1 million.
Man, I think that's major, because we have, if you don't travel, that's why I tell people to travel. Like, even when I travel with my son, even when I travel myself, it give you a different perspective on life. When you see, sometimes I'll be in these different countries and I'll look at these people and I'll be like, they have no chance. No matter how hard they work, they really have no chance. And then you come back over here, you feel grateful. Like, man, all the problems I said I have, it ain't nothing but opportunity as far as I can see.
Bro, America is the most easiest place in the world. If you can't make it in America, you can't make it anywhere.
Yeah. So what's these people problem that's not making it?
Mindset.
It's mindset. It's always self-imposed limitation.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people put a huge limitation on themselves. They're feeling like, oh, I can't do this because of this neighborhood. Oh, being successful and rich. And they don't have to hustle too.
Yeah.
Being successful and rich is only for a certain class of people.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't do this because I don't live in Miami. Oh, I can't do a podcast because I don't have the best camera. Oh, I can't do. They make all these different excuses instead of just starting.
Yeah.
You don't have to have everything together. Just start, and over time it becomes better and better and better and better.
Man, listen, and you could probably attest to this right here, because I do a lot of coaching, and you see the biggest thing is really the mindset. You tell them what to do, you give them the blueprint, they won't do it. What's stopping them? It's really the mindset that they even feel like it's possible.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people feel like they don't deserve the life that they could live.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Because I feel like American society, us in America, whoever the propaganda and the news and all of that, the way they position it is to where they put all of this stuff in our face and they make it unreachable. I don't know how that shit works, but you know.
No, I know what you're saying.
It's comfort. You know, it's comfort.
Oh, come on, that's what it is comfort. Too. We real comfortable
because when
here.
I grew up in Minnesota. Yeah. Everybody in Minnesota, their entire goal in life is to make $100,000 a year. Like, if you talk about making $100,000 a year, that's a blessing to the north, like where I grew up. Yeah. Because they was comfortable. They have their friends in their neighborhood. They have everybody there. Their stores. They grew up. Everybody there that they grew up with is there. So now they're not thinking about, oh, I want to travel to Dubai, or I want to go and buy a yacht, or I want to go.
I'm gonna say this, bro. Sorry for cutting you off.
No, you're good.
You said comfort. I totally agree with that.
Yeah.
Now we are on Goldie's podcast. I know this shit gonna go viral. Y'all don't hang me for this. My son is Mexican. He's Spanish. My baby mama is Spanish. She's Mexican.
Yeah.
You as African, you came from Liberia, right?
Yeah, Liberia.
Okay. You look at the vision of, I need to make it no matter what in America because of what you've been through. Yeah. You look at the Spanish culture.
Yeah, they're the same.
No,
they're not. Oh, no. Go ahead.
The Mexican culture is not like that. They're very comfortable and they're not from America. They come to America for the dream. Yeah. They're very comfortable from where they are. So they're just comfortable with just sitting there and going to work and shit like that. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's just, that's true. It's limitations on, that's why I said I don't know what the psychology is. Yeah. But it's limitations on.
Yeah. I mean, the thing about it is, like, my hustle changed over the years. When I was starting out, my hustle was like, oh shit, I gotta get this.
Africans ain't hustling like
that. They don't.
I know a lot of Africans do some hustles though. It's very few that I know that's not.
They hustling a different way though.
Yeah, but their objective is not to be able to. Yeah. Not everybody objective is to become a billionaire.
That's a fact.
Not everybody wants to own a hotel.
It took me a long time to understand that.
People don't think like that.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like, I wanted to do those things because it's something that I wanted to do when I was a kid. I didn't go to college. Yeah. I wanted to own high-rise building. I wanted to own estate. I wanted to be in real estate. I wanted to do motivational speaking online because I wanted to do that. It's not me, an African or the person who's from Africa and stuff have to do that too. No. But everybody's motivation is different in life.
It was something in your background that triggered you to say, hey, I want to go to that extent.
The fear
of what?
Me, I made money so young because I've already made millions before a long time. So it's like, I don't want to go and not make money, so I keep making money so I can buy assets. But I don't just make money just because I just want to make money though. Yeah. I stopped doing that for a long time. Yeah. every time I make money is because I'm investing in a project.
Now you in that next stage now.
Yeah,
When you
I'm
had the
investing
money,
in a project.
you had the fun. How much have you spent on like a vacation or something?
Bro, the most 100K. The most I ever spent on a vacation
100K
was 100K.
on vacation.
Yeah.
Look, and we go on vacations, you know what I'm saying? We spend a lot of money. 100K on a vacation.
Yeah.
What's a 100K vacation look like?
I mean, bro, the thing about it is traveling a lot.
Yeah.
Even just my recent vacation, I spent more than 100K.
Man, it'd be like that.
I mean, the thing about me, bro, I'm the type of person, and I'm very spontaneous.
Me
like
too.
I'll meet a woman, and now we're here. Bro, I just traveled to 7 countries in the last 4 months.
Yeah,
and I haven't been back on one. Like I haven't sat down for literally 4 fucking months.
Spontaneity, man. I'm the same way, man. Meet somebody. Hey, let's go. 2 days later, let's go.
Around.
Yeah, let's just have fun.
Countries.
I feel like that's one of the reasons you should have money, to explore the world, to just be free. You know what I'm saying? If you
that's probably the best part.
Yeah.
To be able to book a flight 2 days in advance.
Yeah.
And say,
book a one way. I don't book round trip.
Oh, yeah, I don't book one way.
Asked me, they said, "Oh man, why are you waiting late to book a flight?" I don't know what's gonna come up within the next.
You don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, you don't know who I might meet, what I might want to do.
Boom.
Right. Like I'm booking my flight 2 days, so I know that I ain't got nothing else planned. I got everything out the way, and that's the day I want to go.
Nah. It's a gift.
How much it takes.
Yeah,
it's a gift. You know, it's a gift.
I feel like, one of the reasons that I always wanted to give money, to me, was freedom to do what I want, when I want, how I want. I feel like some people, they give money and they trap themselves in this cycle where even though they got a lot of money, they still not free. I feel like freedom is the most important part about making the money.
You got to be free, man. Like, even like when I was recently, like me traveling, I went to freaking Ghana. I was in Ghana for a month.
I saw you out there.
Then I went to Nigeria for a month.
You linked up with Michael Blackson?
Michael Blackson. While I traveling, Michael Blackson told me stay at my house.
Yeah, I saw you.
I was in Ghana. I landed in Ghana. I'm like, oh, I'm in Ghana. I made a video online. Mike's like, oh shit, you in Ghana? Oh, go to my house right now. You can stay there.
Damn.
That's the beauty of traveling.
Yeah.
And he's not even there. I got this whole crib by myself.
Man, hey, that's a beautiful thing.
And I stayed there for a month.
That's a beautiful
Literally, I was like, you know what, bro? I'm going to chill here in Ghana for a month.
So tell me this. Let me ask y'all both this. When it comes to vacationing with women, right?
Yeah.
You going to take a woman you just met on vacation?
Sometimes, yeah. Like with me.
I'm going to let him go.
Yeah. Look, think about me. Like it depends what stage. If you just met a woman like me, if I just met a woman and I'm going on a vacation, I don't mind. Yeah. Like if I'm going to I'm going to London or something, or I'm going to Africa, or I'm going anywhere in the world, I'll be like, pull up, let's go.
Yeah.
Like I don't mind bringing a woman on a vacation with me.
What about you?
A woman that I just met.
You met her. Chemistry was good. She seemed cool.
Bro,
you going on a vacation 2 days?
I'll take a girl off IG on vacation. I ain't never met you a day in my life.
Listen,
just FaceTime me and make sure
I've done it many times. Yeah. When you just seen walking back in here, man, when we met, I was like 3 days later, I was like, let's go to Cabo. Yeah. Because that's my lifestyle. Yeah. And look, when I travel, I like a woman next to me. You know what I'm saying?
100%. So me, I don't like to meet a woman there. Like me, I don't mind meeting a woman there.
Yeah.
But I want to secure my situation.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of how I feel at the club. Like I like to bring a woman to the club instead of having to go there and get one. I'd rather bring her with me.
That's why that's why I don't agree.
It depends on the woman. A woman who like girls, a woman who gonna know what it is.
I don't agree with that, Goldie.
So have you got catfish before? So have you guys flew a girl out and got catfish?
Oh, no. Because I ain't never flew a woman out that I ain't meet in person first.
No. Me, I'm going to be honest. I flew a woman out and got catfish. But I actually flew 2 women out in my entire life. Bro, the first woman I flew out, bro, big catfish. But I had to, we had to have an honest conversation with each other. Did you? Me and her had to have an honest conversation. You know, the thing about it, bro, I always look, because I have a little dog. I have a sister, a little sister.
Yeah.
Because I have a little sister, I always have to, be respectful to women, right?
Right.
So I had to have an honest conversation with her. I was like, yo, sometime in life, some people are not meant for each other.
That wasn't an honest conversation, though.
Hey, that's a good game, though. That's some good game. Do it the right way.
I ain't trying to just tell her, like, hey, yo, get back on that.
What you should have said was, you don't like them damn
Did you pay? You seem like a respectful person that you paid for the flight back.
Yeah. Oh, I paid for the flight back. Yeah. I paid for the flight back. I even paid. I was like, she asked me, it's like, if I go out tonight, I was like, you know what? Here's some. Go out, go have a good time.
Real player. And you know what that does too? That keeps you out of legal trouble when you deal with it the right way. Hey, you know what? Go out if you want to. Here's a hotel for the night. Here's a flight back. Rather than, you ain't,
Yeah. Now let's touch on this. Because this been in my head for the past week or so. Because I just be pondering over all these things. I need to start speaking more on podcasts.
Yeah. I'll be trying to get you on.
Because I feel like this day, I feel like the women, the big IG models with all the followers, they're least attractive than the ones with no followers.
Facts.
When you meet them in person, it's kind of like, damn, who the fuck was that online?
Yeah, you're right. A lot of, because the thing about social media now.
They badder than the ones that got the followers.
100%. The thing about it is there's all these apps available that girls are freaking changing their whole.
They got face app, body app. They got video body app now. Did you know that? You can change a woman's body in video too.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Listen, I would say 90% of the women that I see in person that I've met online do not look like that. When I find a woman who looks as attractive as she does in person online, I am surprised.
Me too. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah. I'm surprised. Like, it's only happened a couple times. I'm like, oh shit, you actually look good. Yeah. I mean, they doing themselves a disservice.
Yeah, they doing it like, you just be authentic. Because now you never know what could happen. Imagine if I was like a person who was just pissed off and I was some broke ass nigga, and then I took money to flow you out, and now
you gonna be hot. You gonna be in a bad situation.
Been hot. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
and it's not to say that they ugly. It's the fact that you just presented. You presented this. If you'd have presented that, I'd have been with it. But now I'm disappointed.
I was about to say that. Do you think is that they don't look as good, or are you just let down?
Both. Sometimes she don't look nothing like it.
You thought it was just gonna be.
Sometimes she just don't look as good as she was, and it's a disappointment.
Your expectations was just
too out of the world. You know what I'm saying? Like me. Like I remember the girl who catfished me. She had a stomach. And I was like, what the fuck?
Hey,
like, you don't do that to people.
Expectations.
No, like, you don't do shit like that to people.
This is how you know when a woman is big, because they be playing. If she don't show too many body pictures.
She wasn't like fat, but she had like a stomach and shit. I was like, and I'm like, how the fuck? I'm like, yo, like, you don't do that to people. You don't just pull up, people booking your flight and shit like that, and you coming out with a stomach. Like, come on.
Look, it's false advertisement. Who's not gonna be mad? I thought I was buying something. Yeah, and you spent some money. Yeah. It's like you said. What if it was nigga? He ain't really had a brand like that. Yeah. Like I spent my last on this.
Yeah,
he gonna be upset.
Been fucked up.
Yeah,
bro, still mad over that.
I'm still though.
Right, you could have flew somebody else out.
I could have flew somebody else out. That was bad as hell. And sometimes the thing about it. I already learned my lesson of flying woman. The thing about me, bro. I always been in a relationship all my life.
Yeah.
Majority of my life, I was in a relationship. I literally was in a 7-year relationship, 3-year, 2-year. So I never really had like prior to then, before relationship, that's when I used to do, when I was in high school and shit, I used to be doing all my shit.
Yeah.
Well, after that, I've been in a relationship my entire life. So I never really was like into the scene where I'm like, oh shit, let me go hit up this girl. Let me see. Yeah. Like, I don't have energy for that. I'm so busy making money.
I'm already knowing.
So it's like, so I never really used to, when it came to like looking at woman pages, I never looked into the details.
Oh man, I gotta zoom in, make sure that face app, that body app ain't on, make sure the walls ain't bending in, you know what I'm saying?
For me, it's just a thrill. Sometimes I still need to hit it. If they bad enough, like, damn, your gram look like this?
Yeah, you like,
I just got to get this out the way. Because you did real good. And I just imagine that I was fucking fucking on Instagram.
You just want to say you did it.
Yeah. Got to go and get that one out the way. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I think girls definitely need to stop using all these apps. Like, it's okay to be using these apps, but sometimes you got to post your real pictures and videos. I think
they should keep using them motherfuckers.
Why you think?
A lot of girls need that.
Yeah, but the thing about it is like, if you using that, use that with a man that already accepted you.
Yeah.
But don't use that with a man that didn't accept you. Then
Go ahead.
Yeah, you got to use that for a man who already accepted you. Yeah. Like, if you're in a relationship with a woman and you see your girl doing all these editing and things like that, and she's doing that, that's cool.
Yeah.
But if you're trying to get into a relationship with someone, you got to be transparent.
That's game.
If you got a bald head, show you got a bald head. You have
I don't agree.
Hey, show you got a
listen,
head.
listen.
Be transparent. Let me accept you for who you are.
Right.
Let me. What would Instagram be? How much would a happy place would Instagram be if women didn't look like that on Instagram? So I mean, let's just be realistic.
But
right
there's
now.
so I
hear you. Though.
I can't say the thing about it. So I'm traveling through Africa, right?
Yeah.
Africa has one of the most beautiful women in the entire world.
I believe it.
Like me, you would be like, what the fuck? Natural curve, natural body, every single thing just so fucking perfect.
Yeah.
You would be like, what the hell is this? Everybody here doing BBL, that's just natural. You see them walking in the markets, you're like, what the hell? What the hell is going on here?
I'm sick of them big ass BBLs. I like BBLs. I'm a BBL man.
I'm not a BBL person.
I love BBLs, I don't like that. But I don't like the crazy shit. You got a big ass BBL and you sitting up there eating Twinkies all night and you drinking every night and shit. Your gut's fucked up. You about to rot away.
You on your fourth BBL.
Bitch, go to the fucking gym.
Yeah, I don't like no woman with
bitch. I cut you and you just rotting away. It fucking smells.
It be loving. Bro, I despise women with BBL.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I don't like no woman
Despise
with BBL.
is crazy.
Yeah.
I like that shit.
Bro, I like a woman with natural body. The only thing you can get is your titties done.
Yeah.
That's it.
Natural body.
Nah.
If you get it, if you're gonna try to get a BBL, just get an athletic BBL.
Yeah.
But don't go get no BBL
Exactly.
where you add in like your ass and try to make it big. Like
Sit
get in
a
the
cup
gym.
on there.
I like that, but I just don't like the overly
Traveling
crazy
around the
shit.
world like you do, because you don't just travel, you stay in these places. Where's the most beautiful women at?
Oh,
besides Africa.
Besides Africa?
Yeah.
We got to talk about Mykonos.
Oh yeah,
Mykonos is crazy.
I haven't been. You were telling me last time.
Mykonos is crazy.
No, I've been to Mykonos.
What part of Mykonos you been?
I don't.
Who you went to Mykonos with?
What part?
You don't like? All right. It's all about your taste. I like model women. So everybody's taste is different in women.
Okay, so
you get what I'm saying? I like a woman with a nice body, with a nice shape. I like model women. That's my type.
I like them all, but shit, I
don't like a girl that's too big.
What do you think? Most beautiful women in the world?
You always ask me some shit that's gonna crucify me.
Go ahead, say it.
America got some beautiful women too.
Yeah, for sure.
America got beautiful women.
But if you had to pick a country,
besides Africa and black women, because you gonna get me crucified.
Yeah, besides Africa.
Okay. I'm gonna suck for Spanish women.
Okay. Yeah, I already know you.
Yeah.
I already know you. So where? What country though?
Cuba, Colombia.
Cuba,
I like
Colombia.
Middle Eastern women.
Yeah.
Like anything with, a darker tan and black hair.
Yeah.
I'm gone.
Morocco has some beautiful women.
Morocco.
Beautiful. I've been to Marrakech.
Yeah.
I've been there. Middle Eastern women.
Yeah.
So where you grabbing women from? So when you travel the way you travel, you got an option to make a relationship with women in any country.
If I'm single, if I'm traveling anywhere, I got a woman in every country waiting for me.
Yeah.
I don't.
Real player. Yeah.
You know the thing about it.
Damn near got I feel like the only place that I didn't have that was when I traveled to Japan, because I'm not attracted to Japanese women.
Yeah.
So I had to go and bring my own thing out there.
So you got a woman in every country.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing about me, I'm a global citizen. I've been traveling since I was a kid, so it's a difference. You get what I'm saying?
But I'm just saying, just mindset, culture, societal
honestly,
norms.
the best women, if I'm gonna tell you, like honestly, the best women are from America.
Yeah.
But in a different way, shape, or form.
Yeah, tell me why you say that. I wouldn't have thought you said that.
The thing about it, everybody's likeness is different. So like, don't judge me on this, right?
Yeah.
Like what you like is different than what I like.
No, for sure.
What you can relate to is different from what I can relate to. We all can relate to something different. But me as a person, like I love different race. I've dated a whole bunch of different race, but I can only date really African because I like to make sure that I can actually relate to the culture.
Man, I love what you're saying right now.
You know, like culture matters to me. If I'm gonna take someone serious, like, can you make my freaking okra soup, like shit like that? Can you make the food that I actually really like to enjoy to eat, where I don't have to think, I can feel at home and I can be comfortable being around you? That matters to me. Culture is everything.
Yeah.
But I couldn't really date a woman that's actually in Africa who don't have that, Western mentality, because you have to have the Western mentality, because the thing about it is like, if you don't have the Western mentality, me and you really not going to be able to relate, because I was raised in America.
Man, listen, you really saying something, because a lot of dudes, they say, let me go to Colombia, let me go to these other poor Spanish countries and give me a woman. But I'm like, you know, she just with you for the money, right? She can't really relate to you. If you had a child with her, she can't really understand your culture. It's really transactional.
Yeah.
I would never do that.
Nah. It's all about culture. Like, she has to be able to relate to me. Like, I have to be so comfortable around you. Like you said, she have to accept your dirty drawers.
Yeah, she got to accept my dirty drawers.
Like, she have to accept you from in and out. And that's the only type of relationship. If I'm just messing with a chick, I don't mind messing with chicks and stuff like that from different places. But they're not going to last more than 48 hours with me. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. If it's going to be something deep, you got to have that connection right there.
It has to be.
What about you? Because you date Spanish women. Yeah. I feel like Spanish women in America, some of them are close to, it depends. It depends.
I date all races, but I could adapt to any pretty much.
Anything. Yes.
No, but you said no.
No, it's hard for me to adapt, because the thing about it, I've dated a lot of different women.
Yeah.
So because I dated different races too as well, and I had to realize the only way that I can actually be comfortable, because the thing about it, at the end of the day, I'm African.
Yeah.
And
you deep
in Africa, it's not like you just meeting, and it's not like you're just gonna meet a girl who's just gonna accept that she want to go to the market with you.
Yeah.
Like we going to the market, baby. I don't give a fuck how rich we are.
Yeah.
Let's go to the market and go buy some food in the market, and we can do that.
Yeah.
Not a lot of women's gonna want to accept those type of things. Like me, I grew up poor. Just because I'm rich and you live in a nice place, but I still grew up poor, though. And I'm gonna take it to where I grew up, because that's where I grew up.
Yeah, so
you gotta accept that.
So you're not dealing with a super bougie, can't get her feet dirty, you're not dealing with that long term.
No.
Yeah.
I can't deal with that long term.
Your ass. See, me, I'm from the trenches.
Yeah.
I'm from Chicago.
Yeah.
When we grew up, we had no contact with different races. None of that. As you did not either, because you're African. You grew up.
So I grew up in America, though.
Okay, but you were around different races.
Yeah, I've been around different races my entire life.
Not.
Oh, okay.
So when I was a kid, when I was growing up, it's a luxury for me to be able to
listen,
be around different races.
We can speak on that too. I feel like that's why a lot of black men want another race, because they feel like they feel like something different is better.
Yeah.
It's a luxury for me to be able to say, oh, I got a Spanish.
Listen, you saying what I be saying about a lot of black dudes. When they get a white woman, when they get a different race, they value it more than a black woman.
Yeah.
That's how you feeling.
Yeah, I do. and it forces me to relate to them. I don't know about a white woman though.
Yeah.
Like,
but a different race.
Do this on here, man?
You said what I be saying. A lot of dudes subconsciously or consciously want a different race and feel like a different race is more valuable than a black woman. You already said,
The thing about it with me, when it comes to like relationship and things like that, it's not about the different race, but it's about the race adapted to who you are. Whoever race you're gonna be able to date, just make sure she can adapt to who you are. But you have to be comfortable around that person.
Nah, that's for sure. I say the same thing,
I feel
because
like you saying it, but I feel like you
don't like how it sound out loud.
Yeah.
Hey, I said
the way you saying it is crazy.
I
ain't gonna lie.
Look, this is what I say, right? Because I kind of feel the same way. When you black, it's just different things that you can relate to that other races can't automatically, that you don't even realize it's something that they just can't really understand. So it's somebody from our culture could understand certain things. If we had a child together, you might not understand the aversion that I have for police, not because they bad people, because where I grew up getting pulled over all the time and harassed, it's just a different mindset that you can't relate to, and we might have trouble there. So it's just things a lot more seamless when we in the same culture. Not to say I can't adapt, not to say that it's not other cultures that been around the black culture, but I need somebody, if long term, that I can relate with in a seamless way.
I hear you.
100%.
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. For me, it's different.
Let me ask you one question, because you have a Spanish baby mom, so your son is half Spanish. You in LA, so it's all a mixture pot. Is there any like cultural things that it's hard for you to raise your son because she doesn't have a mindset on?
Yeah, I'm gonna get to that second. Yeah. Let me kill this real quick. So I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. By me being able to date multiple women of different races, I feel like it's heightened me as a person.
Your culture.
100%.
Me as a person.
You gotta be able to
think sharper.
Yeah.
My mindset is different. I learn a lot quicker, more, I adapt quicker. Like I'm just a heightened individual because I'm able to touch those different races.
Hey, I had a Peruvian woman. I love ceviche because of her. I eat avocados just straight because of her.
And it just opens your mind. It does. So much.
A lot of things I've experienced was because of, like me, a lot of things I experienced was because of different races I dated.
Yeah, no, for
sure. You know, so like
it does broaden your horizon.
You know, like different race I dated, and it made me experience a lot of things in my life. So I'm not knocking dating different races.
Me
and things like
neither.
that.
That ain't what I'm saying.
I'm not knocking that at all. You know,
they don't.
But when it comes to like relationship and like being in a actual relationship,
legacy, marriage, kids,
and everything, you have to be able to make sure if she's not going to adapt to your culture, you got to let her go.
Yeah, man.
She got to adapt to the culture.
Oh, you dropping some game right now.
Man, y'all just
go ahead. No, go ahead. I want to hear.
Let's hear.
Like
having what I'm about to say.
Having a Spanish baby mother, is there any like cultural things that make it hard that she don't understand? But your son is black.
But I'm sure he made her adapt to the culture too.
Yeah, I mean, and in California, of course, it's already like that.
You know, I'm not gonna lie. Like sometimes I wish, because by my son being, his entire family is in California. I'm from Chicago. I was born and raised there. My whole family is still in Chicago.
Yeah.
Every single person.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So by him not being able to touch that side, his father's side of the family, it makes it harder to build him up, to raise him as a black man. Because he's on that side of the family, and he's only around the Spanish side of the family. So sometimes it's kind of hard for me. I'm like, fuck, did I, like what's going on? But that's just something as a father, I got to be there and just instill the African American culture in him.
Yeah, no, that's real. That's real. I mean, because even when you got a black mother, but her ideologies and her moral code and things is different from you, it'd still be like you come to your kid and it's like you not moving like me. You not a piece of me because you getting raised by some other side.
Exactly.
So I feel like it ain't just race; it's a whole moral thing. But let's get into a couple of these women questions.
These some good ass topics.
Yeah, man, it was some deep. Yeah. Boniface, you always be coming with it. You said a few things, and I'm like, man, I like that. You know, you be watching my videos. You got any questions about anything that I say that you like, whoa, what's up with that?
I mean, one thing I would definitely want to hear what you said. You said something about like, there was a video, you was like, something about you can't be with, I forgot which part. I mean, let Abby go first.
I'm with the man all the time, so we have conversations.
Look, Sindar, you got any questions? Give us some women questions, or your young lady
actually,
over there.
what was something you say you didn't like about what Goldie said?
Hold on. Turn on the mic and let her talk into the this. Oh no, I got
it. Okay. So what is? All right. So what does basically? A lot of women are always looking and they're trying to see how to get a successful bet.
Yeah.
And we need to talk about that because a lot of women, they want a guy they want a high value man. That's the whole new topic. Yeah. They're like, hey, I want a man who's making $1 million.
Yeah.
But some of these chicks probably don't even have nothing to themselves.
Yeah.
So like, what would you say you would look for in a woman?
What I look for in a woman, and what I would say what I look for in a woman is completely different than what most men look for in a woman.
Yeah.
Number one, the woman gotta like me, not just like me. She gotta like me the way she would like Chris Brown, Drake, or her superstar man. She got to feel like I'm a superstar in her eyes. That's first and foremost, because if that's not right, everything else, all the other problems gonna prevail later on because of that point right there. So number one, she gotta like me a lot. Number two, I'm looking at character.
Yeah.
I'm looking at how she acts when I'm not around. What does she feel like is okay before I correct her? What is her soul like? What is her family dynamic like?
Yeah.
These things tell me what her character is, and what people don't understand is you can't change somebody's character easily. That's in their subconscious.
What are some deal breakers though?
Deal breakers for me is a woman who show me that she only kind of like me. A woman who, if I tell her, hey, stop doing that, she had, what? A woman, if a woman that I direct her to do something she has a problem with. I had an uncle one time and he told me, he said, when you first meet a woman, have her come to your house. Yeah. And when she's in your house and y'all just chilling, tell her, hey, you got some stuff, cook for me. If she even sucks her teeth or hesitates, that's a woman that you can't be with. He said that's the woman that's going to send you to prison. I'm not saying it's going to go that deep, but a woman who can't take instructions, who can't be corrected. And I also use the teachability index. Yeah. How teachable is this woman? If this woman is not teachable, if she is not moldable, and a lot of that goes back to she don't like you enough. Yeah. So if she likes you enough, most of the time she's going to be teachable. She's going to have a high willingness to change. And these are the things that matter. What her soul is like, the looks going to come and go. I can buy looks. I could take a 5 and turn her into a 6, 7 off the dribble. Of course. $15,000. So what's most important to me is her internal quality.
That's true. Me? Go ahead.
What I notice in this day and age, especially when you're dealing with, the women, they all fixed up on Instagram, they got the BBLs, they looking good. Every man out here that's chasing them. Yeah. They have adapted this attitude to where they don't have to listen to shit you say. Like, they're gonna give the back talk. They gonna make it hard to really listen to a man. Like, they're not gonna want to take instructions because they got so much attention to where it's just like, why I gotta listen to you? Why do I have to like you? Why do I have to,
But you gotta realize a lot of women have attention, but the attention is wrong attentions. Yep.
You gotta realize that's what they gotta understand.
The caliber of the caliber of person you are. With me, any woman that ever meet me, they're like, God damn. Yeah. It's not even like, I don't care what a woman freaking who's following a woman on social media. When she meet me, it's a whole different story. Yeah. Because I move different. Yeah. Like, I'm not thinking about all these guys that follow you online or liking your pictures and things like that. I don't even think about those things.
Yeah. And that's just the self-development part of being a man, because all men can't sit here and say that. Yeah. That's working on yourself, your mindset, just working on you as a man, your body, your health. All of that stuff, all of that, you wear that shit on your sleeves. Yeah. And women can see that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
The confidence when you move into the room. Yeah. With your silk blazer on, you coming through moving how you move it. Yeah. I feel like the energy is different.
Yeah, 100%. Me, when it comes to women, my deal breaker is I don't like a woman who likes to argue. Like me, I don't like arguing. You get what I'm saying? So I don't have confrontation and stuff like that. I'm a very peaceful person. Yeah. So because if a woman starts to argue and stuff with me, I feel like you tripping. Yeah. So me, that's like one of my deal breakers right there. Man. I don't like arguing. I don't like
big. Yeah. That's big. And I feel disrespected when a woman brings up a petty $5 bullshit problem. I'm out here shooting and playing for millions of dollars, and you would interrupt that to come bring me a $5 petty bullshit problem. You don't respect me. Yeah. Prison rules, right? When the Mexicans in prison, right? Yeah. If they got a problem amongst themselves, they bring it to a shot caller. They say, I got a problem. You know what they say? They say, if it's not big enough to kill him about, then drop it. We got bigger fish to fry. In my household, it's prison rules. If it's not big enough for you to leave me about, drop it. I got bigger fish to fry. I'm trying to make $1 million this month. Yeah. Don't bring me $5 petty bullshit problems. Most of the problems a woman gonna bring you, it's nothing. It's inconsequential. She could get over it. If we didn't talk about it or talk about it, it'd be over next week anyway. What are some problems
women bring you?
Man, women don't really bring me no problems. Oh. You know what I'm saying? But so I can't really relate. Yeah. Because I'm not even allowing it. You gonna bring me a problem? I can't even think about it because I don't even want to hear it. Don't talk to me about it. Yeah. If you want to leave, then just leave. Don't talk to me about it. I got things to do.
The thing about it, like with me, one of the biggest problems, because I'm so free, some women, like I'm young, right? I'm 29. So a lot of women, when I'm with women, like one of the things I argue with women about is like how much I like to travel. Yeah. Like when I meet a woman, she really wants to get serious with me. She's like, want me to sit in this house. And that's like the biggest thing that we start to argue about. Yeah, your time. Like my time. They want me to sit in this house, sit down in one place, and they want to like cultivate me to be like this person, just sit at home. Like me, I like freedom. Me that's too. Like it's a gift and a curse too. Yeah. You know? Yeah. Because that's like one of the biggest things I like when I get into argument with women about.
Yeah, listen, that's
because they want to control.
A woman wants your time. She don't really understand. Every time I spend with you, do you know how much money I make an hour with the things I could be doing and cultivating in my life, the time that I'm spending with you? Yeah. But then I give it to you and you don't treat it as, oh, that was about $5,000 worth of his time that he could have been making $5,000. They don't understand that. So sometimes you just got to let them go. If you don't let them go, like most dudes I see, the reason they not ever going to be where they want to be in life is because the woman that they keep going back with, the woman that keep draining their time, my time and my energy, and more important, my clarity. Yeah. Not just my time, but if I got all the time and energy in the world, but I don't have the clarity because you text me this, you text me that, I'll never reach my goals. And a lot of dudes is never going to reach their goals because that woman is taking away his clarity.
That is true.
I don't even
You're 100% right about that. And that's true too. I had to, like, there's so many, like, I've been in toxic relationship too, where I have to go through situations and texting this girl back because I'm trying to leave her. So, you know what I'm saying? So I can relate. I can relate to exactly what you're saying.
I don't see how y'all just continuously do it.
Yeah, I be leaving quick.
Damn lesson. I don't even entertain relationships no more. I gotta really like the fuck out of you to even talk to you on that level.
Yeah.
Let alone get a relationship out of me, because I can't even focus when it's confrontation.
Oh, me too. A woman damn near got to chase me down. I got women that been in my DMs trying to take me out to dinner, this, that, and third. Yeah. Right up the street. Good looking girl, all that. But it's like, you ain't did enough yet. Because I know what it takes, the time, the energy to this. It's just, I understand what my time is worth. You gotta chase me down about it.
Exactly.
That's 100% true. A woman has to show that you're her man.
Man, so, okay, you know, my number one rule is, man, you got to like who likes you. I feel like most dudes, they not liking who like them. Now, if you want to fuck something, that's different. But if you want to get into a relationship with somebody, you got to like who likes you. Somebody, not the one that you was chasing, the one that was chasing you. The one where you looked at her, she looked at you with her eyes wide and smiling.
Let's talk about that too, because a lot of men don't like, it's different. I have women that's in my DM trying to talk to me all the time, right? But sometimes I don't like them.
Yeah. Okay. I'm glad you asked that. Dudes say that all the time. They be like, well, a woman choosing me, I don't like. I didn't say choose everyone. You ain't got to choose Rasputia.
I be seeing some cuties and stuff like that I may like.
I say from the pool of women that are choosing you, that's where you choose a woman you actually gonna be with at. Instead of choosing from a pool of women that just kind of like you, they said, okay, they want to do, but not the ones that's choosing. My longest relationships have always been with women that were choosing me.
Yeah, that's true. 100%. You are right. That is my longest relationship has been.
Listen, and you said that. I just had a woman on here the other day. You know what she said? The longest relationship she had was the ones where she chose the man. It was all on the man.
It's always the woman, like, if she's like, all my women, I'm always the king. They're always like super like, oh my God, if
it ain't like that, I don't want it.
They're always obsessed with me, so I can definitely.
If a woman ain't obsessed with me, she can't be my woman.
Yeah, that's facts.
We don't play them games.
Yeah, that's facts. That's facts. So you're right about that.
Let me ask y'all this, like, because right now at this point in my life, it's hard for me. Because I'm trying to chase 100 million.
I say, for me, it ain't even worth it.
But the best thing, though, you got to find a partner. Like, if you want to make a lot of money, you can't be out here trying to, like, mess with so many different women. That's one thing about
energy. It's an energy drain.
It's an energy drain.
I made more money just slapping shit and just getting on to the next.
I get what you say. Okay, that's true, though.
I feel like you make more if you didn't, though.
I mean, the thing about it, I haven't indulged in a way where it's like, I just be trying to mess with a whole bunch of chicks.
Yeah, I don't do that either.
Like, you get what I'm saying? I don't know how to balance that. That's the only thing. I need to learn how to do it.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll be a good thing. Because I be having a lot of different women who are very doing their thing and shit, but it's just because of my time and energy just be so, like, focus on what I got going on.
Yeah.
It'd be so hard for me to think about
vice versa.
All these different women.
When I'm in a relationship, a lot of my time and energy goes to that. So I can't focus on what I need to focus on.
So you said when you're in a relationship, you be trying to still look for other women?
No, when I'm in a relationship, I feel like it's a lot of arguing and bickering and too much.
Hey, man, she don't like you enough, man. You skip rule number one. You skip rule number one. Like who likes you?
You gotta let her go.
A woman ain't arguing.
Ain't no woman arguing with me that likes me. You right about that.
Because she know you gonna leave.
I think the arguments is about the infidelity.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what the arguments are about.
I mean, the thing about it, you gotta, like, with me, right? One of my partners, when I first got with them, I always kept stuff up front. Like, I always tell people, I'm not perfect.
Yeah.
You gotta tell a woman, like, hey, you're not perfect. And things may happen in your relationship, but that doesn't mean, like, your relationships will go sideways.
Yeah.
There's things gonna happen. You might have infidelity sometime, but you're not saying tomorrow or next week or next year.
Man,
you never know what will happen in relationships.
Because you keeping it all the way 100.
Front. And be 100.
Come on, listen. Because when you up front and you give the woman the decision, hey, this is what it is and this is what if she likes you enough, she's gonna accept it. Yeah. And then when something transpires, she can't be bitter, she can't be spiteful because you told her what it was. But if you telling her it's gonna be one way, then you do something else. She got every right to give you problems because you said, but she in love with you now, so she ain't just gonna leave you.
But then you can't disrespect your woman too, though. Because just because you're telling your woman you're not perfect and things like that doesn't mean you're going to be behind your woman and just sleeping around and shit like that. No, you're letting her know, just being transparent, like, hey, I'm not perfect. Doesn't mean that I'm not going to try to be perfect for you. But I'm not telling you I'm going to lie to you. Because sometimes you don't want to lie to people.
Boniface, you spitting that game, hey man. Hey, you need to take that same script when you meet your new woman. Hey, how could she not accept that?
So let me ask y'all this, because this is what I struggle with.
Yeah.
In my entire life, I feel like I've been pulled and forced into a relationship. I've been seeing a woman. We've been dating for
That's
months,
what they do.
a couple months.
That's what they do.
And then I'm pulled into I was given an ultimatum. We cool, we chilling. And I feel like that's where the infidelity comes in with me, because I was never ready in the first place.
I'm gonna tell you what I think. That happened to me when I was 16. I didn't have a man.
That's been happening my whole life.
Listen, I didn't have a man around me to tell me, nigga, what you supposed to tell her? No, we was having my first little piece of pussy, not the first, but this regular pussy on a regular basis. I'm young. This is a drug to me. She said, well, we ain't doing this no more if you don't become my boyfriend. I'm like, bet, I'm your boyfriend. Not understanding. If somebody would have sat me down and said no, tell her no. And you got to withgo that pussy. You have to be willing to withgo having that just to be able to do what you want to do. Man, she probably would have turned around and been like, all right, I'm gonna fuck with you anyway.
But me, I'd be kind of crazy though too. Like me, it's like me, I don't know. No woman have ever let me go. Yeah. Like I have never seen a woman that actually truly let me go in their life.
Listen, I could think maybe 2 women out of all the women that I've had that if I didn't want back, I couldn't have, that haven't hit me up and been like this, that, and the third.
Every single girl I've ever been with, they always want me. I've never been with a woman that I left and they're like, oh, nah, I don't want to be with Bobby.
Because you picking the right ones. I'm the same way. First of all, I've always had long-lasting relationship for years with women. Yeah. Right? It's just because I know how to pick them. And once I put my imprint on a woman, it's like she can't even see life different without me.
Yeah.
I don't know. Man, have you ever told a woman when she said that, like, all right, bet, I can't do it. I can't commit to you like that. Nah,
commit
you just
to you
always,
though.
I'm always gonna say, I'm gonna keep it transparent.
Yeah.
I always tell them, no, I cannot do this. I'm not gonna be in a relationship with you. No. But me thinking with my dick and me liking the girl and all of that, I'm always coming back. So that's giving them to say, okay, you said no.
Yeah.
But now you trying to steady fuck with me and fuck on me. So what is gonna be?
Man.
And I don't be wanting to give up the pussy, and then this shit just be going too good, and then I just be like, all right,
try this next time. Next time a woman say, listen, we can't continue unless you get in a relationship with me. Tell her, listen, I like you. I more than like you. Baby, I might even love you, and I love the times we have together. But as a man, I don't want to sit here and lie to you and tell you that I'm going to do something that I know I'm not going to do. So if I have to forego this beautiful relationship just to be a man of my word and not lie to you, then I guess that's what we have to do.
And
see what she say.
You know I done said that shit before. You know I done said that. Not
always,
the same way.
They'll always try to convert you. You tell her what it is. Y'all get it. They'll always try to convert you. You just got to stand on it.
Yeah.
I feel like that's been like every relationship that I had, and it's always just went downhill.
Yeah, man.
I'm always upfront with people, man. You got to be upfront with the person.
I'm not a relationship person, though.
Yeah.
I thrive best alone.
Yeah.
Even friends that I had for years, like, that don't mean I don't fuck with you. Like, I just need solitude, because I need to think. I need to focus. That's where my level up gonna come from.
Yeah, man, I need that too. But I ain't gonna lie, man. When you have a woman really on your type of time that really love you a lot, really look where you slipping. It's a thing. It's a woman got an eye that a man don't got. So when a woman is really about you, man, she gonna be able to support you and help push you forward in ways that you can't just do by yourself. I'm not saying you can't do it by yourself, but it's a lot more enjoyable when you have a woman fuck with you like that.
Me, I'm a very sexual person, right? I love having sex, right? Yeah. So because I love having sex, I don't want to be having sex with a lot of people.
Man, hell no.
You get what I'm saying? I like to have a stable person that I can have. One person. You get what I'm saying? That's me, though. I like to have one person where I know, like, okay, cool, this is my chick. We rocking.
Yeah,
like me, if it's like 2 minutes now, I have to think about, oh shit, who I have to mess with. That's when I start my business. I stop thinking about my business. When I have one person with me, it's easy for me to focus on my business because I'm not worried about who am I going to have sexual intercourse with later on? Or things like that. I can focus on what I need to get done.
Yeah, that ain't on your type of time that might be doing these little extras where you got that one, she know what it is, and you could just go right there. I feel you.
I've been doing it for a long time, bro. You'll get it down. You'll get that shit mastered to a science.
You got any questions?
Yeah, she has a question. She said, with men of y'all's caliber, do y'all still think women are the prize?
Do I think women are the so?
How do you guys
Oh,
view
shit.
women as the prize? Like, do you guys view women as the prize? Because I'm only asking that because of what you said as far as like a woman being more obsessed with you and stuff. I agree with that to a certain extent. I feel like it's supposed to be equal.
I'll say this, right?
Can I say
let me answer that real quick.
Right? Go ahead. Hold on. Let's see. Let him go first. We'll go like this. Let's go like this.
I feel like the woman who's obsessed with me, who sees me as a prize, who sees me like I'm her superstar man, I'm going to in turn be able to love that woman more than I could love any woman, because it's almost essentially like loving myself, because her love and saying that I'm the prize is affirming me, which means she's making me feel so good. How could I not in return want to do that to a woman who feels like that about me?
100%. When it comes to relationship,
huh?
Hold on, we're going to answer the question. So when it comes to being the prize, a man or a woman, I feel like a man should be treated as the prize. Yeah. Why? It's because the man is going to go out his way. If a woman really, a man, whoever shows that man that he loves, because a lot of women are not going around and just showing that they love this man.
No, they're not.
They're not.
Nope.
Men are. They might be going around trying to do things for different women.
Yeah.
But the woman who starts to show that affection, show that to that man's going to choose her more than the woman.
Every time.
You get what I'm saying? The woman who's not.
Yep.
So the man has to be the price to the woman. Yeah. If a woman loves the man more and care for the man more, the relationship will last a lot longer.
Always. And I've seen women who've even said that the dude that they liked the most was their longest lasting relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, because they're gonna be obsessed over that man. That same thing is gonna be, the man's gonna be the same way too. So a woman has to look at, okay, cool. If this is gonna be my king, I'm gonna show him he's my king.
Yeah, man, come on with it. Come on with it.
Yeah, no, I agree. I just need a little bit more clarification on the question, because are you saying like in a relationship, or are you saying women in general are the prize?
I mean, if you had a daughter today, right, would you want her to be pursued and treated right? Because my only thing about this is like, yes, be obsessed with your partner, treat your man like the king. He is the king, he's the provider and everything, right? But my only thing is like, there's a gray line when people start to take advantage of a good woman.
That is true.
Because she's treating you like the king and all this other stuff. And that's just natural human behavior.
Yeah.
And I'll start off of that. Remember at the start, you don't disrespect your woman.
Yeah.
That's just because your woman is you being open with your woman and you're telling your woman you're not perfect and things like that may happen in your situation, in your relationship, because you never disrespect your woman in her face. Never. That's something we grew up learning. If you have a woman, if you're doing any dumb shit, your woman should never find out in her life. Mm-hmm. Keep that shit to yourself.
Unless the understanding is different. But yeah, in a regular relationship.
In a relationship, even in a relationship where it's like, oh, this is my person, we never disrespect our woman. That's one thing.
And you never let another woman be able to speak ill about your woman, or even speak on your woman, or even try to speak down about the situation.
Oh no, a woman should never go and talk to her friends about your problems in your relationship. Yeah. She should never do that, because now when she does that, next time her friends meet her friend's gonna be saying, "Hey, what happened? What happened to Goldie? Goldie still treating you like this?
Yeah, I agree.
Doing this
you never have sex with a woman or be with a woman at your woman's job, or things of that nature. Or her enemy or somebody that she got a problem with.
I feel like us as men, we need women in order to keep going. So that's what we do it for. We do it for women. We do it for, what I'm saying, to validate. Everything we do it for women. So in that aspect, for women and as a whole, I would never. That's why I say, when you say certain shit, I be like, I don't know. I can't even say that shit on, you know what I mean?
I feel like it's context, because I say a woman should see me as a prize. Just because she see me as a prize don't mean I see her as a prize. But guess what? I'll never be able to see a woman as a prize that don't see me as a prize.
In a relationship.
Yeah, the only way that I can reciprocate that type of energy if she feel it for me. I can't treat a woman like a prize if she treat me like, oh, well, he's nice, I like him. If she treat me like a prize, she love my dirty draw, she do everything for me. Her actions of doing that is gonna make me want to reciprocate. I can't reciprocate it if she's not treating me like that. I'm just saying a woman got to start with it, because if I start with it, she might not reciprocate that. But if a woman start treating a man like a prize, there's very few men who are not going to treat their woman like a prize for doing that. But it's plenty of men treating a woman like a prize and she not reciprocating. That's why I feel like it got to go the woman first. And then the men will reciprocate. And what she was saying, like, well, what if a dude take advantage? Well, then, I mean, it's always shitty people in the world. Pick somebody else. Yeah. But for the most part, pick a man that you see as a prize, and hopefully he's a righteous man and values that and treats you like a prize back. That's what I be saying.
No, I agree. Because that's all a part of a man leading the situation in general. Like, if the man ain't leading the situation, then a woman is not going to follow.
You want to chase the woman, catch her, and then say, now follow me. No, she had to start feeling you of value, and then she already started in the right direction instead of you having to change things around. She said something else about a daughter. Would I tell my daughter to see a man as a prize? I would tell my daughter, why would you deal with any man that you don't feel like is a prize? Right. You know, if you don't feel like he got all these qualities, we be talking about working on himself, ambitious, doing this, doing that. Why would I want you to get a man who you don't see as a prize? And that's what a lot of women do. They get with a man they don't see as a prize. They settling because they can have it their way with that man, knowing a man who is a prize, they might not be able to have it as easy.
Yeah, I agree.
You know, that's why I be saying, you know, I have a little 60-second clip, but not always is what it seems. Man, you know, that was a whole lot of game on so many levels. The business, the women. Appreciate you coming through, blessing the platform, man. And like I said, man, your agency, I feel like that's something a lot of people need to tap into. We'll probably do something joint, but tell them where they can find you for it.
You can find me on Instagram at Boniface Ogunti, all platform at Boniface Ogunti. And this is going to be posted on YouTube.
Yep, YouTube.
So we'll have some type of link down below where they can be able to actually get access to the program. We'll have like a promo code for them, for Goldie, where you guys can be able to do. We'll probably put it on the screen here for you guys.
Yeah, probably add it to my website too. AB, what you got?
Yeah, man, Antonio Bibbs _ as usual, man. I'm always bringing y'all sauce game in order to level up. Y'all know I'm into funding, scaling the funding companies. Recently, I just brought the sports betting aspect to my whole little ordeal for the last 2 years. I've been sports betting behind the scenes. A lot of people be wondering where I'll be getting money. I got my hand in a lot of stuff. So I just started giving out game and picks. A lot of people winning behind my plays and all that. So if you want to tap in, get some picks, get your bankroll right, your money management and sports betting. It's a free bag. Y'all have to take advantage of that. Free money, tap in, Moneyline AB is going up. We rich off money lines this year, I promise y'all.
Hey, listen, you know, I bring y'all a whole lot of game, and this episode right here, it was so many gems dropped, some secret gems that I don't even tell unless you in my mentorship, and you getting a lot of that for free, so make sure y'all tap in. And it's another episode of Don't Hate the Player,
Learn the Game.
We out.